pick up where we left off, leaving the beautiful Isle of Mull behind us as we take the ferry back to the mainland. We've been informed by one of our subscribers that there is a point of interest in the area that we should check out. So here starts a new adventure.
Well, that's us back on the mainland, which can only mean one thing, and that is the Isle of Mull is done.
Just wiped out South Africa.
Oops.
Take me away from home, away from
I wanna close my eyes and go back, play it in my mind. A movie of us two, yeah, we were happy at the time. Can't remember what it felt like. We used to be so strong. That picture perfect sky now, it looks so grey and cold. We've been laying here since 4 a.m. and you haven't said a word to me. Silent treatment, is this what it feels like when your heart is aching, when it bleeds? If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over.
So we've just got off the ferry from Mull. We've took a right-hand turn up to the lighthouse at Ardnamurchan, and we're going to have a little scout round.
So, literally, just over there is the most westerly point of Great Britain. That's how far we've come out, and this area is absolutely dotted with golden beaches. Really, really nice. The Ardnamurchan lighthouse lies due west of Fort William. The 35-metre granite tower soars 55 metres above the rocks and was built in 1849 using granite and building materials from Mull. Designed by Alan Stevenson, the keepers' cottages are designed in an Egyptian style. And sadly, like all lighthouses in Scotland, Ardnamurchan is now fully automated, and the site now operates as a visitor attraction, cafe and gift shop. So Portmore, Isle of Ig, Rum, and the Isle of Skye in the background. On the most westerly point of mainland Great Britain. Ah, there you go. America's just over there. A stone's throw away Rumpole. I could almost shake your hand.
So on a clear day, I reckon we can see most of the Outer Hebrides from here. You've got the Skye up that way, Rum, and I think we can just about make out North Uist.
So, the back of beyond, the most westerly point in Great Britain, mainland. Where's he going to go?
There's a space.
Most
Down
westerly
there.
point on the board.
Where the sign was, quite a few miles down the road.
Done. So, a rather chilly Ardnamurchan lighthouse. Good for a visit. Walk around, much better on a sunny day, and we're not going to bore you with photography today, that's for sure. So, hitting the road east.
Wait for the wind, wait for the night. Stand here a while, take a little time. Since you went away, it came to a halt. Silence is everywhere, and you're not. And now I'm running like there's no tomorrow. My life was on a one-way track. This ain't a story about happy ending. Oh, I could set this world on fire. I could tear this town apart. I tried, but I could never be a part of you and your beautiful life. With a painted smile, I was the willow tree. You were the fire that burned me. Right till the end, we didn't know we lost.
So that was a great big loop, quite a scenic road from the lighthouse all the way back to Corran ferry, which we're just about to cross back towards the Glencoe area as we slowly make our way back out of the Highlands. But we have a date, and a date with a mountain.
Ooh, we got a date with the mountain.
So Claire's using some of her photography to finish off her masters, and there's a particular picture that she wants, so we'll go back there. I know we've been there many times before, guys. If we can get parked up there near close to the Buachaille, then that would be really handy. The parking's getting pretty tight down there, and it is a photography hotspot. If you've been following us for a while, you'd have seen us take a couple of pictures of the Buachaille in our time, especially Claire done a fantastic one with a deer underneath it. I absolutely adore that. It sits proudly in the house, and she sold a few copies of that one. But there's still more, and as the seasons change, and obviously so does the landscape and the mountain. So that's why we're going back. It's a great image, very popular, we know, but they're popular for a reason, like we've said many times before. So there you go, waiting for Corran ferry, and it's well, I'm just looking at it. It says a typical fare is £10. Oh, I remember this, a typical fare, and I think we said we're not typical. There you go, so probably about 15 quid, but it saves a massive loop if you follow the coast, which is really nice. And we stayed up there earlier on in this series, and if you follow that coastal road right the way round, all the way around, back around the lock to Fort William, that's quite nice. There's a few park ups there along the coast. So Corran ferry it is for us, and we'll see you on the other side.
So we're packed onto the Corran ferry, which has just cost £14 to travel back to Etive and Glencoe.
With a painted smile, I was the willow tree. You were the fire that burned me.
So that was a pleasant drive, rather non-eventful, and we've managed to get a park up directly underneath the Buachaille. So that's it, we'll stay put here now until we get that picture. I'm not too sure what we're going to be able to get. The sky isn't that good for photography, but we'll try our best, and there's no light. But you've got to be in it to win it, like I always say, and you just never know, there might be a break in the cloud. But it will definitely be welly boots, that's for sure, because this is a quite popular place. And be sure, guys, that if you do come here, you know, even if you get a snap on your phone, this Buachaille, the mountain, looks like the Guardian to the Highlands, in my opinion. It's just incredibly picturesque, is what I'll say. Because of the massive hike of 100 metres we're going to have to do that way, better stock up on some carbs. What we got?
Some cream apple danishes. And apparently Tony was flirting with the lady in the shop.
I wasn't flirting, she was flirting with
the
me.
lady with the shop, and so she gave him those free. After remortgaging the place
With
for some
fuel.
diesel.
Wow, guys, that is the only downer on these trips. Especially with the price of fuel being so expensive as it is at the moment. It's not so bad if you're going somewhere and parking up and staying put for a duration, but if you tour around like we do, trying to do a bit of photography, then it gets expensive. But there you go, price you pay to be away. Ooh. So we're back at Etif Moor, and we're sitting directly in front of the Buachaille. So that's what we're after, that shot, but it's quite difficult. The other times we've been here, it's been so much rain that it's gushing over all the rocks, but it's quite subdued, so it's going to make things a lot harder. But again, it'll be a picture that we haven't got, so we're going to go for it. I think we'll probably stay here for the night. Excuse the baseball cap being back to front. It's not a cool thing, I know. It's just so I can get my eye close to the eyepiece without the peak hitting. So yeah, we'll probably stay here the night and then pootle on out tomorrow. We'll see how we get on.
So it looks like we've been beaten by the good Scottish weather. Now we don't mind a bit of drizzle, we don't mind mood in the sky, but we've just been watching the weather forecast for tonight, tomorrow and into the weekend. And it's going to be thick cloud coverage and heavy rain, which just isn't ideal for taking photos. So what we're going to do is move on from here, and we're going to head east, try and miss some of that weather. It's slightly more patchy over that side.
Let's hit the road and go and find somewhere nice, shall we, if we can, and avoid the rain.
We've been laying here since 4 a.m. silent treatment, is this what